Patriots' first possession ends in a punt, and Desmond Howard, Mr. Punt Return this year in the NFL, makes them pay. 32 yards. And then he would like to inform everybody he went 32 yards. And then a few other items. 2 plays later, Brett Favre, his first Super Bowl pass. And it would be a memorable one. The hometown boy makes good. Finds Andre Rison. 54-yard touchdown, 7-0 Packers. And as you could expect, Brett Favre was pumped up. Patriots' next possession, Drew Bledsoe picked off by Doug Evans. Green Bay would get 3, and they quickly led 10-0. Bledsoe would rebound with shorter passes. The offering to Keith Byers. Byers goes 32 yards. Bledsoe in the first half, 14 of 29, 187 yards. Bledsoe then goes to Curtis Martin. Martin tacks on 20 more, and the Patriots are suddenly in business in Packer territory. Bledsoe goes up top for Sean Jefferson. Craig Newsome, if he didn't put his hand on his helmet, they wouldn't have called anything. They called pass interference, 1st and goal at the 1. Bledsoe, play fake, freezes the Packers. Byers the touchdown. Patriots down 3. Patriots get it back. They go deep. Bledsoe all the time he wanted in the first half. He finds Terry Glenn. 44 yards, Joe.
What happens here, you'll see the play action fake, freezes it. Drew does a nice job of staying down. Now he waits. Terrific job by the offensive line.
Next play, Bledsoe will find Ben Coates, 4-yard touchdown. Patriots led it 14-10 after being down 10-0. Second quarter, the teams exchange punts. Favre to Antonio Freeman. The man with the broken arm breaks Patriots back. 17-14 Pack. Longest touchdown reception in Super Bowl history. 81 yards, Tommy.
We're going to see Antonio Freeman spot shadowed, and he's locked up with Lawyer Malloy, the strong safety. This was one of those times that the New England Patriots didn't get their nickel package in the game. You see the mismatch, and you see the results.
Willie Clay a little too late in the touchdown. Bill wanted a word with Lawyer Malloy. Drew Bledsoe, horrible pass picked off by Mike Pryor. The Patriots down by 6. One of 2 first-half INTs, Joe.
You know what I said? Watch the pats. That's the big thing we talked about earlier on Countdown. If he pats him too many times, he gets in trouble. He sure did.
Dorsey Levens then starts the Packers running game. 9 yards. Next play, Levens. 6 more. He had 55 yards in the first half. A first down. 2 plays later, Levens knocks off 8 more. 3rd and 1, more Levens. He picks up 8 down to the 2. And then Favre from there calls his own number. The only question, would he be able to outrace Todd Collins to the pylon? 27-14 at halftime. Favre's dad, that's Irv Favre, his former high school coach, is happy. So his son. Second half, the Patriots come out hitting. Otis Smith introduces himself to Brett Favre. The Packers would be forced to punt, and the Patriots would drive. Bledsoe to the forgotten man the previous month. Ben Coates, bobbling grab for 14 yards. Same drive. Curtis Martin up the gut, 18 yards. Patriots are down 6, 27-21. But talk about getting the air knocked right out of you. On the ensuing kickoff, it's Desmond Howard. Desmond Howard given up for dead by the Redskins and the Jaguars. And Desmond Howard has just taken it back, 99 yards, the longest kickoff return in Super Bowl history. The Patriots watch the Packers go for 2, and they're down 35-21, Tommy.
Yeah, great returns result from 2 things. Great blockings. You see the seam created right there, and the speed to hit that hole when it's open. It doesn't stay open very long, and once he gets through, Desmond has take it to the house speed.
Then, speaking of speed, Reggie White, speed and power, through Max Lane to get to Bledsoe. Next play, through Max Lane to get to Bledsoe. This is a recording. Bill cannot be happy, but he saw Reggie in his prime when Bill was with the Giants, Reggie with the Eagles. Fourth quarter, still 35-21. Bledsoe goes deep. Another badly thrown ball. Craig Newsome there for the offering. And then Craig would like to do more than just pick up the offering. Keith Byers denied his Super Bowl ring, but a great season after being picked up by Parcells. His ex-Eagle teammates, Keith Jackson and Reggie White. Triumphant Drew Bledsoe, 4 costly interceptions. Brett Favre, 2 touchdown passes, ran for 1, but he's not the MVP. It's Desmond Howard. And Mike Holmgren, deservedly so, gets the victory ride. Meanwhile, Bill Parcells, I don't think he's waving hello. It looks like goodbye. And perhaps to the Patriots in the ticker tape parade for Brett Favre. The Packers win it by a final of 35-21. Really a well-played
Super Bowl 36. Kurt Warner With the Super Bowl record 400-plus yards passing before, could he outdo the Boston Tea Party? Warner to Isaac Bruce, and shades of that Belichick game plan for the New York Giants 11 years ago against the Buffalo Bills looked like Andre Reed getting nailed. That was Ty Law with the hit. Warner pressured and sacked by Bobby Hamilton. 3-0 Rams after one. Marshall, curiously silent by game plan by Mike Martz, then gets the ball a couple times. Cut back, 15-yard gain, but the next play, Warner fought the Law, and the Law won. Ty Law down the sidelines, could go all the way. 7-3 New England.
Yeah, we wondered if the Patriots would be able to get pressure on Kurt Warner, and Mike Rabel there with a great hit, came up high. Kurt Warner delivers the bad football. Ty Law with the INT. That's a great concept. That's team defense.
So Warner coming back, goes to Ricky Prohl shampoo. Nailed again by New England. The ball bounces free, and Terrell Buckley picks up the ball. And the Patriots, the Boston Tea Party, is in business again, Steve.
I think that Patriot defense came into the game and said, every time somebody's got the football, we're going to come and punch him in the mouth. I think no matter if it was a big play, a small play, at the end of every play there was a punch.
Ooh, could that turnover problem be shifting back into the Rams' arsenal? They've been so careful in the NFC games. Tom Brady to Troy Brown
His band of renown.
in the slot, 16-yard play. Tom Brady, and he's going to look for the big fella who's so good in the snow, Jermaine Wiggins from East Boston. And then on the same drive, 1st and goal following the turnover. Brady to David Patton. What a great catch. They looked at it again, Steve, but it's 14-3.
Yeah, luckily the instant replay didn't get in the way of this game too much, but I tell you what, it was a nice pump fake and a little out and up. Patton makes a great catch. It was one of the few real pure offensive plays that worked for the Patriots all day.
And so Bill Belichick's defense had the Rams scratching their collective heads. Roman Candle Pfeiffer with the pressure. Hits Warner as he throws, Tom.
Yeah, they wanted to punish the quarterback. They wanted to punish the wide receivers. There you see him again getting another hard hit on Kurt Warner.
So the master who bailed him out last week and the youngsters sit and watch while Warner to Holt and Otis, my man Smith. Another throwdown by that Patriots defensive backfield. Next play, Warner overthrows, and there's Otis, my man, and he's off to the races. And New England Tea Party continues to roll because this turnover set up Adam Vinatieri. Field goal, good. New England by 14. Wait a minute, the Rams were favored by 14. So now it's the fourth quarter. Could the greatest show be the greatest show? Warner, hey, why don't you pass it to Marshall Faulk? 23 yards, 4th and goal from the 3. Warner trying to buy time. He's picked up by Lucky to Bucky Jones from
New Britain, Connecticut.
And look at him. It's going to be 98 yards. The game is over. 24-3 New England. But, a curious flag, Tom.
Yeah, away from the play, you're going to see Willie McGinnis on Marshall Faulk. You see the whole call right there by the official. We'll take another look at it right here. Obviously, a disappointed Bill Belichick. Marshall Faulk trying to get out. I guess it was a good call by the official.
He thought he had the ball. He thought he had the ball.
Well, at the time, the Patriots thought it was so new life for the Rams. They stumped Faulk on first, but there's Warner taking it himself. It's 17-10. 5 minutes to go. Mike Martz's squad ball again. But Willie McGinnis trying to make amends for the penalty. Traps Warner. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Rams punt. Warner's thumb bothers him this year, flexing on the sidelines. Rams D gets in the ball back again. Warner. It's Hakeem. It's a gain of 19 yards. Over a minute to go. The floater to Prohl. And with 1:30 to go, we should say we're tied at 17. So the Rams, who made so many big plays, like the Super Bowl 2 years ago, have done it. So Brady in the shotgun, and all of a sudden, J.R. Redmond becomes the key offensive figure, involved with 3 straight plays. Adam Vinatieri, the hero in the snow, hoping for a chance. And here's the big one. Brady to Troy Brown. Now they have a chance. Out at the 38. Brady to Jermaine Wiggins from East Boston. He's down to the 30. Vinatieri with a 48-yard attempt. We stood under the upright, didn't we?
Just a little right of center, Boomer.
Perfect. He's already had the play of the year. A new snow angel in the end zone. Robert Kraft. The Patriots Brain Trust. Bucky Dent. Gone. Bill Buckner. Gone. Ben Drake. Gone. They're all exercised. The Patriots in the second biggest upset by points in Super Bowl history. Only Joe Namath and the Jets, 18-point dogs, topped this 14-point dog. And Vinatieri's field goal, the play of the year, ×2 against Oakland, and now here. And the New England Patriots have won it 20-17. Sal Palantonio with the hero.
Congratulations, Adam. Congratulations, unbelievable shot.
Thank you.
What's it feel like?
I can't even describe it right now. I'm just so excited, so happy for this team. Everybody played so well today. We went out there and showed the world that we're the best team out there.
What can you say about shocking these people, such underdogs in this game?
Hey, you know what? This team believed that we had it. We didn't think we were underdogs. We knew we had a chance to win this thing. We just proved the world that we're the best.
It's the roof, making this the 11th Super Bowl in history to be played indoors. Tom Brady and the Patriots looking for their 15th consecutive win. The Panthers representing the NFC, 2 years removed from a 1-15 season, and that's what they were playing for. The crew of the next mission in space on hand to honor the one-year anniversary of the Columbia disaster. As we started in the first quarter, Brady 5 for 9 in the first quarter alone, and 4 of those 5 completions went to Deion Branch here over the middle. This is the same possession. Brady play action, and this time looking for Troy Brown, looking for a first down, and Brown would pay the price because Michael Rucker, the defensive lineman, pursuing on the play, would collide. His knee would go right into Brown's helmet. He's bleeding.
That's not chin music.
No, it's not. That's nose music. Adam Vinatieri, he had problems earlier in the year in this same stadium, and he misses wide right. Panthers is safe. Same score, 0-0. Third down, Jake Delhomme. And sacked by Mike Vrabel, who had an incredible game, offensively and defensively. Patriots ensuing possession, Brady play action, and this one should have been picked off by Deion Grant. Patriots would have to punt.
Yeah, but you got to look at that pocket. They're giving Tom Brady a perfect pocket every time.
Still no score. Delhomme to Steve Smith. Stiff arms. Tyrone Poole, but only gets a couple of yards. Both teams just trying to feel each other out here in the early going. Next play for the Panthers, Delhomme avoiding the sack and would throw it away. The Patriots not considered to have the best front 3 in this game, or even front 4 if you consider what the Carolina Panthers were, but they put pressure. And here's a great play as Brown gets stuffed by Will Witherspoon. Patriots forced to punt, a scoreless first quarter.
Second quarter, no score. Antoine Smith got popped short of the first down. Patriots at the punt. They only averaged 34 yards a punt. Next Panther possession, Delhomme. Bum rush by Willie McGinnis. McGinnis, 5th sack in the postseason. He had 5.5 during the regular season.
Delhomme looked a little rattled early in this game.
Oh, yes, he did. Speaking of rattled, Adam Vinatieri misses again. His only misses in his career indoors have been in Reliance Stadium. Next Panther possession, Stephen Davis, 1,444 yards in the regular season. Kid, not here, not now. Second down, next play. Delhomme, Chris Mangum, he dropped that. Delhomme needs like a hug. Not many opportunities for Delhomme. They got to make up with this. They got to make those plays. Third down, Mike Vrabel brings the wood. At that point, the Panthers had run 20 offensive plays and they had negative total yardage. Vrabel led the Pats in sacks during the season. Patriots possession, third down. Brady drops back. Holla at your boy.
You don't see that much, but what an efficient play by him.
That's his longest run of the season for Tom Brady. Next play, can I get a little bit? Deion Branch, 201st touchdown in Super Bowl history. Pats up 7-0. And then Brady tackles his wideout. that part I love. I love when I see a quarterback. Right? But here come the Panthers. Delhomme to Ricky Prohl, the Super Bowl veteran. First down, Panthers. That's their first down without a penalty, one that they earned. And how about that? Musa Muhammad got the catch, got cracked, still got it. And then Delhomme, what was good, Steve Smith the 7th guy named Smith to ever score a touchdown in Super Bowl history.
What a feather pitch that
Guys, let me break this down for you. Let me break this down. This is a big play. You watch Tyler. We wondered how would they let him play. Okay, they called that holding. But the big thing is, even though you held a big moose in Muhammad, he still got separation. He was wide open. Brady, you throw this football up the field. Musa Muhammad still running right now today. Bad throw by Jake Delhomme. And watch this. Steve Smith resets Tyrone Poole. Now, most receivers will go to the sideline right here. And then, if he goes to the sideline, Tyrone Poole goes to the sideline and pushes him out of bounds. But Steve Smith, he straightens him back out. Watch him cut back in front of Tyrone Poole to establish, I am in front of you. I'm wide open. You see that? You see that line? That's the separation I give you from the sideline. Room for error, Sean. That was a great throw. Great play by Steve.
It's about the quarterback.
It is about the quarterback. As you see right here, look at this play. What was the safety of Carolina thinking right there doing that play?
I'll tell you what happened is Carolina blitzes a couple linebackers and a defensive back, but as they did all day, protect Brady. No better pocket presence in the league than Tom Brady. Head still up the field, steps up, makes the pitch to Deion Branch for the huge gain that set up another touchdown.
3rd down pass on the Panthers 5. Brady play fake, easy to David Gibbons. First time in Brady's career, he's had 2 touchdown passes in a postseason game. Pats up 14-7. But in the ensuing kickoff, just 18 seconds left. That squib kick sometimes will kill you, won't it?
Stupidity. It always kills you.
Chris Mangum picked it up, returned it to the 47. Next play, Patriots thinking pass. Stephen Davis, the run, put him in field goal range. And John Casey's been doing work all season long. That made it 14-10. For the first 26 minutes and 55 seconds, there were no scores. The last 3 minutes and 5 seconds, 24 total points in the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? 14-10, Patriots leading the Panthers at halftime. This game all of a sudden got real good with 3 minutes left to go. Carolina punted the ball on its first 5 possessions. Play action. Brady does it almost as well as anybody in the league. Finds Daniel Graham over the middle. Big Daniel running over kids. 33-yard gain. Pats. 1st and goal as the quarter ends. Now in the 4th quarter. Antoine Smith went to college in Houston and showing love to H-Town. Touchdown. Pats up 21-10. Belichick. Now, watch the calm, collected Bill Belichick right here. Yeah, right. But next...
That's a lot of emotion for him.
You don't see that much. 1st and 15, Carolina. Delhomme scrambling. He's done this all year long. Connect with Steve Smith. Steve Smith turned into the big play wideout for the Panthers this year. 19-yard completion. Late in the drive, Delhomme again looking for Smith. Smith, the 1,000-yard receiver. This one goes for 22. And watch Smith. Makes a great catch. Made a catch almost just like that against the Bucs this season. 1st down, Carolina still driving. Deshaun Foster, 2nd-year guy to UCLA, hurt all of last year. Had that ridiculous 1-yard touchdown run against the Eagles. Another tough run here, 33 yards. Panthers down 21-16. They go for 2, but Delhomme cannot connect to Moose and Muhammad. Carolina down 21-16 on the Pats' ensuing drive. Kevin Falk takes the handoff, busts right up the right side. 24-yard gain. Pats looking to try and put away the Panthers' 3rd and goal. Brady looks left, throws into the end zone. Intercepted by Reggie Howard.
He's human. He's human.
Technically, since this is the Patriots' home game, you know, Brady did not throw an interception at home during the regular season. Bad throw there. On the ensuing drive for the Panthers, 3rd and 10, Delhomme, play action. Steps up and finds Moose. Moosin. Beats Eugene Wilson. Moose, 85 yards.
Stiff off for the touchdown.
Longest play from scrimmage in Super Bowl history. Watch again. Ty Law playing zone. Wilson can't catch Moose. 85 yards to the house for one of the best blocking wideouts in the game. Patriots up 22-21. Panthers, up 22-21. They go for 2. Again, they go for 2. Again, they cannot connect. Kevin Dyson in the corner of the end zone, can't come up with it. 22-21 Panthers. Ensuing drive for the Pats, 3rd and 5 from their own 44. Brady to Troy Brown.
Great play.
Got that knee out of his nose and he started doing work. 2 plays later, Brady rolls right, finds David Gibbons, 25-yard gain. This is just man size. Givens just throws Ricky Manning down. Ricky Manning, 4 picks in the postseason. The rookie got busted there.
Pats receivers were physical.
Big and physical. 3rd and 9 for the Pats. Brady finds Givens again. Fights to get inside the 5-yard lines. Givens is like, whoa.
Push off on that play.
2nd and goal for the Patriots. Brady, play action. Remember that guy you talked about earlier, Dan? Mike Vrabel?
Yes.
He's got game.
How about a linebacker catching a touchdown pass?
From the Ohio State University.
Not just, but the Ohio State. Patriots go for 2-point conversion. Kevin Falk gets it. Panthers cannot get theirs. Patriots get theirs. It's the okey-doke, Sean.
I love the okey-doke.
Great fake by Brady. Falk the direct snap. Pats up 29-22. Carolina down 7. Late in the 4th quarter, DeLome connects to Musa Muhammad, 19 yards. Watch again. Rodney Harrison, who's just had a ridiculously great year, injures his right arm on the tackle. One of the hardest hitters in the game did not return. Under 2 minutes left. DeLome, play action. Finds Ricky Prohl. Ricky Prohl's like 68 years old.
Damn, that's Ricky B. Ricky.
Still doing work. 3rd and 8, DeLome, Prohl again. He caught a touchdown that tied it for the Rams a couple of years ago against the Patriots. Ties it again against the Patriots. Prohl lines up wide right, left all alone. Over 600 career catches, 50 career touchdowns in the regular season. Panthers and John Fox go for 1. Casey splits it. We're tied at 29. Dan, a buck 8 remaining.
Yeah, but the ensuing kickoff, it's the one thing you do not want to do. You don't want to put the Patriots in good field position, and John Casey commits the cardinal sin for a kicker. He kicks it out of bounds. Patriots start at the 40-yard line. 2nd play of the drive at 2nd and 10. Brady to Troy Brown.
Midfield still on his feet.
Brady calls the Patriots' first timeout. 51 seconds left. Next play, Brady going back to Brown again. But Brown is called for the offensive pass interference.
That's a good call. Michael Irvin used to do a lot of that.
He's still doing that. Next play, it's now 2nd and 20, and Brady looking for Troy Brown again. A gain of 13, and the clock is still ticking. 2 plays later, it's 3rd and 3, 15 seconds to play, and Brady looking for Deion Branch, who had 10 catches, down to the 23-yard line. Adam Vinatieri time. 9 seconds to go, and we hit the Wayback Machine. Super Bowl 36. From 48 yards out, Adam Vinatieri wins it for the Patriots. Could Vinatieri do it again?
And we get a timeout.
I kind of chalked up 3 points, and he doesn't miss much. I mean, he misses occasionally, but you know, when it's all on the line, you know, the guy just doesn't miss.
Vinatieri, 31 of 35 on field goals indoors. All 4 misses at Reliance Stadium. This one from 41 yards out to win the Super Bowl again. The Patriots moving towards their 2nd Super Bowl win, and Adam Vinatieri knew it was good. He had missed 2 field goals. He missed 2 field goals earlier this year in Houston, but did kick the game winner in that game against Houston. 4 seconds to go, and Rod Smart trying to make some magic happen, but not on this evening. The Patriots celebrate, and for the Carolina Panthers, 2 years removed from a 1-15 season, the magical mystery tour ends as they watch Tom Brady pick up his 2nd Super Bowl MVP. Patriots win it 32-29. Who said anything about not being exciting? Who said anything about defense in this one? With the game winner, Vinatieri, now 9 for 9 in field goal attempts this season in the 4th quarter. Patriots, the 7th different franchise to win Super Bowls in a 3-year span and 15 consecutive wins. That's the 2nd longest single season streak since the Dolphins won 17 in a row in 1972. After the game, the MVP talked about the guy who came up with the game-winning kick.
He battled all the way through the game, and then old number 4 trots out there to win it with 9 seconds left, and he drills it. Just couldn't get any more exciting. What a game, and Carolina played their butts off. Just so proud of this team in a way we always seem to come back and fight through the tough stuff and get a tough victory.
It's amazing. You know, it's hard to put into words how proud I am of the guys and how fortunate I am and how nice it was to look up and see that going down the middle.
What do you say about Tom Brady and our offense? They just continue to make plays. Hey, man, this is sweet. 2 in 3 years. Woo! Don't panic. Continue to believe in one another, trust in your fellow teammate, and we're going to get the job done. It doesn't matter whether it's Indianapolis on the 1 yard line. It doesn't matter. We believe in one another, and we believe we're going to make the plays.
He's a pressure kicker. He's really consistent. I mean, nobody makes all of them, but if you got to have one kick to, with everything on the line, he's a guy I want kicking it.
Right now, I'm feeling a little bad and sad and mad at it all at the same time. But like I say, nobody in that locker room can keep their head down or drop their head, because this was a year where all the guys on that field went out and proved something. And, we just fell short.
They rallied as well as they could. I'm proud of their efforts, and, I'm not ashamed at all.
No, it's just probably one of the worst feelings in the world. You can't explain what you feel right now.
I'm sick for these guys. We worked so hard to get to this, to get this far, and to come up just short. And it's just it's the worst feeling in the world.
I'll leave that to you guys to determine what history says about us. And right now we were the best team in 2003.
With what you've done now, do you have to be considered a potential dynasty in New England?
We don't think about things like that. Dynasty, we just try to take one game at a time and win championship.
Want to say hi to Boomer?
What's up, Boomer? You picked us, Boomer. You was the only one. You picked us. The other team didn't make it, but you picked us. Way to go, baby. Way to stick with your guns.
Eerily similar to the way this game finished and the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Ricky Prohl scored a game-tying touchdown only to see Brady lead the Patriots down the field to set up Adam Vinatieri's game winner. When you think of the Patriots, you think of
3 of 4 and be considered with the all-time great teams. Bill Belichick, could he win another playoff game in a row, make it 9 straight? And the Philadelphia Eagles, they've waited 24 years to get here. Donovan McNabb and Tom Brady wish each other good luck. And then, in the first quarter, the first question answered. Second play, Terrell Owens, 2nd and 10, he catches the ball for 7 yards, and Terrell did a great job.
We watched Terrell Owens, and we thought he looked a little tentative in warm-up, but that wasn't the case once they started playing the game.
Boy, New England brought the kitchen sink on the very first series. That was a fumble, a Brewski with a hit, and the Patriots appear to recover. But Tom, what happened here? There was a challenge, a good one by Coach Andy Reid.
You can see clearly McNabb's knee was down before the ball came out.
And so the call's reversed.
You wonder with the injuries to the Patriots secondary why T.O. didn't catch twice as many passes as he ended up catching today.
Well, that was a 9-yard pass to Owens, but the Eagles punt again. Then McNabb to Owens on 3rd and 7. This is a big play in a scoreless game late in the first quarter. 30 yards and a penalty tacked on as well, so they were down about the 10-yard line. How was T.O. open here?
Yeah, you see the great pick right there by Freddie Mitchell. He came out, knocked some people down. That cleared the way for Owens to make the catch, get down the sideline, 30-yard gain, run out by Harrison.
But then here comes the defense, and Mike Vrabel, those linebacking core that we talk about every week. Tom, we talked about them this morning. They are among the best in the illegal contact and L.J. Smith. So the Eagles are trying to make 2 turnovers, but they haven't made any yet. Oh, no, yes, they have. It's Rodney Harrison at the 3. So there you go. It's really like 3 of them.
It's as if he didn't know exactly where he wanted to throw the ball. He had no commitment, no sense of urgency to where that ball needed to be put.
And now here's a fumble on 3rd and 11 by L.J. Smith, and the Patriots get it as Rodney Harrison keeps Smith on his feet. Randall Gay knocking the ball loose, and so just Philadelphia couldn't hold on to the ball. They were lucky to get out of there at scoreless. Now, second quarter, Brady sacked by Derek Burgess, who had such a big game last week.
And that was the one time you saw somebody overpowered on that Patriot offensive line. For most of the day, they were perfect for their quarterback, Brady.
Now, we got to give this guy credit because Todd Pinkston has been under the heat all year. That a big catch on 3rd and 8, and then watch this play by McNabb to Pinkston stretching out with a great catch, and so here we are scoreless early second quarter, but the Eagles on the move. 3rd and goal, the Eagles at the 6. McNabb to L.J. Smith, and for one of the very few times in the last year and a half, New England has scored on first. They don't have the lead. It's 7-0 Philly.
Terrell Owens gets beat up right here, but throughout the game, he was open. I was afraid that they wouldn't get the ball to him. They ended up getting it sometimes, but those are the plays. 7-0 boom. I thought that the Eagles should have been 14-17 because the door was open, and I started to sense if they didn't get something going bigger than that, it wasn't going to be enough, and it ended up that way.
Well, here who got going. Corey Dillon first, a couple of screen passes in his own territory, then this reverse, and he picks up some big-time steam inside the 10, but then uncharacteristic Tom Brady fumbles the football, and the Eagles recover on a play action, just a goof.
Well, a lot can happen underneath the pile. It looked like Brady clearly was on top of the football, had control of it, but, you know, you get the guys diving in there, swarming on you. A lot of exchanges of the ball in that pile.
Well, and the Eagles got it, but then they had to punt. Of course, it's hard to say we have the ball when somebody in Philadelphia is standing in the middle of the field with the ball over his head. That's Brady to Deion Branch, a first down. Then Brady to Troy Brown, and
his banner now.
Yeah, he was there on a big play there. And first and goal for the Patriots, Brady. David Gibbons, how well was this orchestrated, Steve?
You know, they compare him to Joe Montana a lot, but that one was like, he's got that arm that's able to not even move his feet, and he can throw it almost sideways. His eyes are looking downfield as if he wasn't even thinking about that receiver. Is a great throw.
And you know, when they put it up on the board, only the second Super Bowl game tied at the half, that the game that the 49ers had against the Bengals, it was surprising. Here we go, third quarter. The Patriots and Belichick at the ball in the second half. Brady to Deion Branch. And so this is the drive that Deion Branch began to author his name into the record books, into the history books. Brady to Branch, the 38-yard line, and so many of these run third down. Here's 3rd and 10. And Branch to the 23-yard line, and then Branch stretching for the end zone. He's out at the 4. And then with all this happening, Mr. Super Bowl receiver, Mike Vrabel, who now has more Super Bowl touchdowns than some of the very best players in the history of the NFL. He had one last year, and he had one tonight.
And coming out of halftime, you had a sense that score at 7-7 was a victory for the Patriots, and they would righten themselves, get their feet under them, and then you start to sense, this could be trouble.
And actually, they scored at the end of the first half, first drive of the second half.
So 14-7, McNabb tries to get it going to Terrell Owens, 8 yards. Then T.O. slips, catches the ball, Tom, and you know, for a guy with his
you can see he wasn't 100%. Right? He slipped right there, but he did his job. He did what he could to help this team win. Maybe he could have caught more passes, but he certainly was the best receiver on the field for that football team.
Without T.O. today, I don't think the Eagles get that far. He was phenomenal, and I repeat myself, I'm so surprised they didn't get the ball to him more.
There's a couple of plays to Westbrook. That's the pass to Bryant over the middle inside the 10, and he adjusts to make the catch way behind him. Good play, Westbrook. Now, McNabb dropping back. Can they get the equalizer? And it's that fella number 36 again. Westbrook, that one threaded the needle beautifully.
I have no idea how that got through. Tremendous throw by Donovan. Donovan has a way of making the hardest throws easy, but some of the easiest throws hard.
And so T.O. says, hey, we're all right. Great job. We're tied at 14. Screen to Kevin Falk, and Kevin Falk played a big role in this game.
You know, the Patriots are one of the great screen teams in the game, and when they feel the pressure, they were feeling the blitz packages all day long, and this is a beautiful play. Fake reverse, but then you go to the guy that you're faking the reverse to. They go back to Deion Branch, a play that they've run a couple of times during the season, and it works every time they run it.
And then Dillon with a little convoy to the left for a first down, moving the changes he can do. Now the Patriots at the 36-yard line. Kevin Falk, the zip out of the backfield, I think at times caught the Eagles flat-footed.
And I felt like the Eagles started to show some wear and tear. You could not have asked more from the Eagle defense than you saw today, but they did start to wear out at the end of the third quarter.
Same drive, here we are in the fourth, the screen to Kevin Falk, and he dives for the end zone. He's out at the 2-yard line, but now New England clearly in business, and guess who? Corey Dillon. When he's in there for a touch, they think about where he was a year ago at this time. Now he's in the end zone in the Super Bowl. 21-14 New England. 12 minutes to go and 2nd and 13. Ball back New England. Play fake. How about this play by Branch? And then sometimes his feet were going so fast.
It ended up being the play of the game if you think about it, because it led to the field goal that would give them the 24-14 lead. This was the catch of the game and certainly locked them up despite what happened at the end of the game for MVP.
And then do you think Adam Vinatieri might make a 22-yard field goal in the Super Bowl?
Well, he's sitting next to me. It's a lock. It's a lock. I'd give him a 52-yard field goal. It's a lock.
You know what? It was about 6 inches outside of the middle of the uprights. Anyway, it's 24-14. McNabb picked off by Teddy Bruschi on just a bad throw.
Yeah, another big play by Teddy Bruschi in a Super Bowl, coming up with an interception. And I'm telling you, this guy is a great linebacker, not just a guy who fits into a scheme.
And T.O. and McNabb talking and saying, hey, stay with it now. And now T.O., that's a great catch.
Yeah, and a great throw, but what I'm wondering about is if T.O. is that healthy and they beat up secondary of the Patriots, let's attack that secondary all day long, not the end of the fourth quarter. Great throw for the touchdown.
It's to Greg Lewis, and now we got a 24-21 game. Admittedly, time is tight, but the Eagles never say die. Get back in it when they have a chance. Onside kick, everybody knowing what was coming, and Christian Euphoria right there. That was not one of Akers' better efforts. And then McNabb, after a punt down at like the 3-yard line, picked off by Rodney Harrison. The game is over, and the New England Patriots have won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. Bill Belichick gets the, how could he not be ready for that? Gets the dousing, gets the hug from some of his longtime players, and the Patriots, once again, are the proud holders of the Vince Lombardi Trophy, 24-21, as they win it, despite the fact that they trailed unusually. We said, how about a year ago, where was he? The Patriots, including some first-time Patriots like Corey Dillon going, wow.
I might break down in tears once I get in the locker room. I'm so excited, I don't even know what to do with myself.
It's a great team.
Yep.
That's all I can say. That's all that matters right now. We won tonight. We're the best in the world. Anybody else got anything to say, then they got to take what we're doing from us. Right now, we're on top.
The new dynasty?
I saw one. Hey, we see that poster. I didn't say it, but
You said it.
I didn't say it, but here it is. I didn't say that, but here it is.
Like I told a lot of people, in this situation, had it been someone like Brett Favre, they would have called him a warrior. They used me and they said I was selfish. If I'm selfish because I want to help my team win.
He's not selfish. He did
Not
a
even
great
close.
job.
He was phenomenal.
Terrell Owens, I hope people understand what he did and to play like this. And so, most
That was a
receptions
hero's
to-
effort, no question about
Who
it.
would guess that Deion Branch, with his 11 and his MVP job tonight, that Deion Branch from Louisville would now be the 3rd leading receiver in Super Bowl history.
Let's get to the highlight. The New York Giants, the NFC champs with 10 consecutive road wins, taking on the New England Patriots, trying to go 19-0 with Randy Moss coming off a record-setting regular season. Eli Manning shocking the world by getting the Giants to this point. His brother Peyton, who lost in the divisional round to the San Diego Chargers, a mere spectator watching the Giants get the ball first. And just like in Week 17, guys, the Giants came out with an excellent opening drive.
They caught the Patriots on their heels, Rich. Right here you see Plexico Burrs getting physical with Randall Gay, winning the spot, making the catch, first down.
And then they picked up 4 third downs, converted 4 third downs in this drive, but it eventually stalled. And then Lawrence Prime Times kicks the field goal to put the Giants on top, drawing first blood. But you know, you always see when you take on the Patriots and you only put up field goals and not touchdowns, it comes back to haunt you. And the New England Patriots, with the ensuing drive, throw in the end zone, and Benjamin Watson, that's pass interference on
Antonio Pierce kind of panicking at the end of the play. You know, it's uncommon to have a linebacker cover that far down the field.
And that led to Lawrence Maroney scoring the first touchdown of Super Bowl 42, the first play of the second quarter. It was 7-3 New England, and it would stay that way for some time. In the second quarter, Eli Manning firing right back, launching it up to Amani Toomer, tiptoes on the sideline, nice play. But 3 plays later on 3rd and 5, this one is not a converted third down, as Steve Smith can't hang on to it, and it's a gimme pick for Ellis Hobbs.
That ball came on him real quick. He probably could have caught it, but Eli surprised him a little bit with the urgency on that throw. Nice interception.
The ultimate tip drill for Hobbs, as he plucks it out of the air, and the Giants come away with nothing in the green zone, as Coach Tom Coughlin referred to it earlier. Steve Spagnuolo, there are reports that he's going to chat about the Redskins vacancy on Tuesday, and this was a great resume builder for that discussion, as the Giants defense was all over Tom Brady. Certainly on 3rd and long here, he is succumbed by Michael Strahan and company, and the Patriots held it just 82 yards in the first half with 20 ticks left in the half. Normally the Patriots fare very well in their last possession of halves, but this was a sack and forced fumble. Justin Tuck with the forced fumble at the end of the half. Second half we go. It's still 7-3, and the Giants' pressure continued on Brady.
More the same. That offensive line was under siege. We said it in the pregame. This D-line for the New York Giants had to play out of their skulls, and they did.
Brady on 4th and 13. An interesting sequence as the Patriots go for it on 4th and 13 instead of kicking a field goal that would have been lengthy, but it was definitely Steven Gostkowski could reach it, and that was something that would come back to bite him later.
They've done that a lot this year. Go for it on 4th down in the big red zone.
And instead, it's a 7-3 game still when Kevin Boss,
the rookie,
runs one all the way down the field, a 48-yard strike. The first play of the fourth quarter is a big gain for the Big Blue. 3rd and 4. 3 plays later, Manning to Steve Smith over the middle for a first down. And then 2 plays later, wouldn't you know it, Eli Manning with the first Super Bowl touchdown pass of his career zings it into David Tyree. He was 3 of 3 for 67 yards in the drive. Eli Manning puts the Giants up 10-7. His brother is clapping and loves it.
Nice play action fake. The linebackers bit, gave him enough room to throw it in there for the touchdown.
And then the Giants defense forces the Patriots offense to go out. And when the Giants need to get first downs, Eli Manning with a nice spin move to get out of trouble with 8.5 to go, overshoots a wide open Plexico Burress.
I was standing right on the sideline for they played. Great escapability by Eli, but he just put a little too much on it. It would have been a big play.
So in comes Tom Brady with 7:54 to go in the Super Bowl, down 3 with the ball on his own 20, and everybody in the building began to realize this is why Tom Brady gets the Super Bowl rings. He finds Randy Moss for 10 yards first down. Then Wes Welker at 11 catches in the game, tying a Super Bowl record first down. And then Randy Moss on 2nd and 10 play fake. It's Brady on rhythm, on fire in this drive.
See, this is the problem. I don't understand why did the New England Patriots utilize this offense, these type of play routes, because the Giants showed them the same defense in the secondary all throughout the game.
And it was a time-consuming drive with 2:45 to go in the game. It is Brady to Moss, touchdown. Brady 7 of 10 for 71 yards, and this touchdown pass on the drive, and the Patriots are up late, 14-10.
The fade route was called, but he got the inside release. The corner slipped. He shot it in there for 6.
And then now it's the Giants' last chance on 4th and 1. The Super Bowl on the line. They have to go for it with 1:30 to go. Brandon Jacobs picks up the first down. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 5. How does Eli Manning escape?
Get out of there. This was a play that separated Eli Manning from the pack of quarterbacks throughout the league. No, he's not in the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning class, but he's in that next level right up under that.
This is the play of the game. He got out of trouble and made the big first down with a great catch of David Tyree.
A Lynn Swann type catch, a 32-yard gain right there as he leaps in the air.
If you think about it, he caught the touchdown, and now he comes back with this catch, which was a huge catch. I mean, they put him in the green zone as Tom Coughlin, and now you can use Plexico's height.
3 plays later, it's 3rd and 11, and Steve Smith with a huge gain. Eli Manning getting it done on long downs and distances in this final drive. And he goes up top to Plexico Burress with 35 seconds to go to put the Giants on top. Eli 5 of 9 for 77 yards of the drive.
Nice slant move and squatted the corner down a little bit. This was very easy against the blitz. Good protection and a perfect throw to Plex.
12 plays, 83 yards, 2 minutes and 7 seconds, but he left 35 ticks on the clock and a full complement of timeouts for terrific Tom Brady, as Tom Coughlin cannot believe his team is winning in the final moments. Peyton Manning jubilant at the whole concept of what was unfolding in front of him, and the Giants defense, Jay Alford rams into Brady, setting up 3rd and 20 on the final drive.
Another rookie contributing to this win.
Brady, you just knew it, was going to try one last attempt to go up to Randy Moss, pointing. They connected eye to eye and almost connected on the pass.
Tom Brady would have had 5 to 7 more yards on that ball. That was clearly a touchdown.
Corey Webster the one to go back and break it up. So it's 4th and 20, a last gasp, 10 seconds to go in the game, and Brady throws it down the field. It is knocked away, and the New York Giants win Super Bowl 42, a Gatorade bath for Tom Coughlin that he will never forget, as Bill Belichick greets Tom Coughlin. at midfield, and Plexico Burris said that it would happen, that the Giants would win, and Michael Strahan's return for a 15th season ends up with a Super Bowl champion.
And that's it. You know, when we started this program, I don't know how many hours ago, Rich, the one thing that was evident, that the Giants were playing New England Patriots, and New England Patriots were playing against history. And when I thought about that, I said, you know, it's going to be tough. History isn't a good opponent. You can't beat it. You can't fight it. It doesn't fight back. The only thing you're doing is giving your opponent some good material.
18-1, not as good as 14-6 when it's all said and done. Bowl highlight. This is how it all went down. The Giants, NFC champion, the AFC champion, pit the New England Patriots. A rematch of Super Bowl 42, and the Gronk was active. The only question is how effective can it be with his ankle wrapped like that? First play of scrimmage from the Patriots after the defense stiffened to force the Giants to punt. It is an incomplete pass down the middle of the field to no one in particular. So John Parry, in his first assignment as an NFL referee in the Super Bowl, has to make a big call, and he makes it. It is.
There's nobody going to the post, Rich. That's intentional grounding in the end zone. That's a safety. 2-0 Giants.
2-0 Giants, who get the ball back and then march down the field. And on 3rd and short in the red zone, it's Victor Cruz getting the ball ripped away. But you also saw a flag on the play. 12 men on the field, so it's not a turnover. It's actually a first down for the Giants. And then Manning finds Cruz in the end zone, and he salsas his way, along with the Giants, to a 9-0 lead.
What a throw by Peyton Manning that was.
Right in between, you've got in between the corner and the linebacker. Watch Gerard Mayo's back to the quarterback, and he fits it right over his shoulder pad for the touchdown. Great concentration by Victor Cruz. And watch Salsa, Mike.
Wow, that was a ridiculous catch and throw.
2 major mistakes by the Patriots, though. An intentional grounding that leads to 2 points, and an illegal 12 men on the field that leads to 7. It's 9-3 now, however, when Gronkowski catches his first of the game. It was his first target of the game. 20-yard gain down to the 35-yard line. 2 plays later, Brady to his other tight end. That's Aaron Hernandez. They're moving the chains. They're moving it down the field. Less than 2 minutes to go in this half, now down 9-3. It's Brady to Hernandez again. Move the chains on 3rd and 4.
He seemed to figure into the game plan a little bit more early than Gronk did.
2 plays later, 3rd and 10, 39 ticks to go. Brady steps up in the pocket, finds Wes Welker, move the chains again. Eli Manning looking on. He's realizing I'm not even going to get a chance to touch the ball again in this half. 4 plays later, 3rd and 4. Brady inside the 10. All sorts of time. Danny Woodhead, a former Jet, scoring for the Patriots against the Giants in the end zone. Touchdown. And New England leading at the half of a half that the Giants seem to dominate. It's 10-9, and Giselle. Oh, yeah. Giselle's loving life.
High-fiving everybody.
And that's when Madonna came out. 31 minutes later, it's the second half. Tom Brady, play fake. First play of the second half.
Ocho got him one in there. Ocho Cinco with just a sideline route. But Tom Brady threw a nice pass.
2 plays later, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis gaining the edge and more. 17-yard gain down to the Giants, 33. 5 plays later inside the red zone, it's Brady to Hernandez, touchdown. And the Patriots have scored 17 unanswered points to lead 17-9. Brady pointing to Myra Kraft's initials on his
Tom Brady had
chest and pointing to the sky at 17-9 midway through the 3rd quarter. That is a major leveling of Hakeem Nicks by Patrick Chung. It's legal, no flag. Giants forced to kick a field goal. It's 17-12 ensuing. Patriots possession, 3rd and long. Justin Tuck finally brings Tom Brady down. Brady had been throwing at will, Michael, up to that point.
Yes, he has, and I tell you what, this play right here, Justin Tuck, when he brings Brady down, he falls awkwardly on that shoulder. Right there, Rich. Could have been damaging, but you know Tom Brady's tough. He got back in that game.
The ensuing Giants possession. Finally, the Giants got Brady off the field. 2nd and 9, play fake, and it's Manning to Nicks over the middle. And he fumbles the football, but luckily Henry Hynoski jumps on it. 6 plays later, Manning Sacked by Rob Ninkovich. Giants again forced to settle for a field goal.
That defense for the Patriots played a lot of noise about what they were not. They played today.
17-15. Fourth quarter now. Brady avoiding the sack. Buying time. Throwing downfield, and who's there but Chase Blackburn, linebacker on Gronkowski.
Yeah, you wonder.
Picks him off.
You think if Gronk had a healthy ankle, he goes up a little higher to go fight for this thing, pull down, or at least knock it down. But Blackburn comes up with it. Go up, Gronk.
You can tell he wasn't healthy. He never planted that foot and went back up to get that football.
First turnover of the game belongs to the Giants. Second turnover of the game almost belonged to the Patriots as Ahmad Bradshaw puts it on the turf deep in his own end, but the Giants fall on it. Very lucky. 3rd and 7. It's short of Victor Cruz. There's a flag on the play. Rob Ninkovich is offsides, which means the Giants get another chance, and on 3rd and 2 from their own 16.
Uncharacteristic mistakes by the Patriots.
Manning finds Nix to move the chains. 12-yard gain, 3 plays later. 3rd and 1 from their own 47. Manning looking for Victor Cruz. And he finds him to move the chains. Nice throw.
Another tight fit between the nickel and the linebacker. Shoot it in there to Victor.
4 plays later, 3rd and 10 at the Patriots 43. Manning 2, Manningham, and there is no flag on the play, and boy, was Tom Coughlin livid.
He was animated for a long time now. Tom said, ooh, there's a bleep there. Come on back to the ball, but it looked like the corner might have
So Brady gets the ball back up too, trying to pick up first downs. He does so on 3rd and 5 to Danny Woodhead and more, moving the chains.
Hard running by Woodhead right there.
Here comes Brady again, 7 plays later. Wes Welker wide open and can't bring it down. Oh my goodness, with 4 minutes to go and the Giants having only 1 timeout left. That could have been the game for the New England Patriots. Instead, they're forced to punt, and Eli gets it with 4 minutes to go. Still down 2. Eli winging it downfield to Manningham.
Play the game.
He gets both feet down immediately. The call by the official. Belichick throws the challenge flag, and you can see.
There's the catch.
And here come the feet, and he goes down to the ground and maintains possession. What a big time catch by Mario Manningham, 38-yard gain. Here is Eli flinging it to Manningham again for a first down with less than 3.5 minutes to go. The Giants moving into Lawrence Times field goal range. 2 minutes to go right before the 2-minute warning. There is Hakeem Nicks inside the red zone. Here comes with 1:15 to go. Nicks, it's a first down, gets out of bounds. New England has 2 timeouts to go. It's 1st and goal, 69 ticks left. Ahmad Bradshaw up the middle, thinks about sitting on it, but his momentum carries him in the end zone. He said after the game he thought about sitting, he wanted to sit, but the momentum put him in the end zone, and what that does is it gives Tom Brady time to march down the field, however, just needing a touchdown with 2 timeouts to go. There's 1 timeout left with 56 ticks left. Brady on 1st and 10. Incomplete to his MVP, former Super Bowl MVP wide receiver Deion Branch. Now it's 2nd and 10. Adrian Hernandez can't hold on. Here comes 3rd and 10 for Tom Brady. 3rd and 10. What can he do with 48 ticks left to go? Pass rush. He's sacked.
That's the best thing the Giants do. Rush on 3rd and long.
Justin Tuck, a big $5 foot-long bow. 4th and 10. Tom Brady needing to pull off a big one on 4th and 16, and guess what he does? He buys time, slides to his left, and picks up the first down with his former Super Bowl MVP wide receiver Deion Branch. Out of bounds. Fresh set of downs. 32 ticks to go. Needing a touchdown to win the Super Bowl. He pump fakes. He flings it over the middle to Adrian Hernandez, but they don't have any timeouts. They got to spike it. They do just that. And with 9 seconds to go on 2nd and 5, flings it for the sideline. That's a catch, but incomplete, out of bounds, meaning it's down to a Hail Mary. The 2011 season in Super Bowl 46 is now up in the air as Brady flings it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. Gronkowski had the last chance to try and get it, but the New York Giants, the 9-win NFC East winning New York Giants, for the 2nd time in 4 years, go on an unexpected run for the ages and knock off the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. The Giant family is excited. Peyton Manning is excited. Tom Coughlin has 2 Super Bowl rings, only 1 fewer than the man who embraced him after the game. Bill Belichick and the Patriots watch Eli Manning hoist the Vince Lombardi trophy once again as Eli Manning becomes 3rd quarterback active in the National Football League with multiple Super Bowl rings. He's the MVP again. And the New York
Super Bowl 49. Russell Wilson, of course, he got picked off 4 times in the NFC title game and still won. Hey, somebody got some skills before the game, and Tom Brady looking for that 4th ring along with the always emotional Bill Belichick. How about early on in the game, Brady looking and picked off by the president of the Rob Gronkowski fan club. That is Jeremy Lane in the end zone. It's a red zone turnover. However, broken wrist. Lane was done for the day, and the Patriots certainly took advantage of that. However, he kept the game scoreless. On to the second quarter. We are tied at 7, and Brady, under 2 minutes to go. Me Rob Gronkowski, me catch football, and me do Gronk spike. Patriots led the NFL with 66 points in the final 2 minutes of the first half during regulation. They're up 7. But watch this. Russell Wilson. Oh, Jamie Collins, you're a great athlete. But what in the world happened? That is a first down, so they got time. And then how about this? Russell Wilson. Ricardo Lockett. Plus, we're going to tack on a penalty, so the Seahawks move it down to the 11-yard line with 6 ticks left. They're not going to kick the field goal. They're going to go for the touchdown. And where are they going to turn to? Hardball with Chris Matthews. He caught his first NFL pass in this game. He also scored his first NFL touchdown. Best known for recovering the onside kick in the NFC Championship game. Pete Carroll's pumped up because we're tied at 14.
What a throw and what a play by that young man Matthews.
On to the third quarter. Pats down 3. 3rd and 9. Brady looking for Gronk. But how about the play, Michael Irvin, by Bobby Wagner?
Man, and I talked about Bobby Wagner in the pregame, man. What a great player. Since he got back on that defense has taken off. He is certainly the leader of that pack.
Richard Sherman chuckling on the sideline, and the Patriots aren't laughing after this. Doug Baldwin nearly trips over his own feet. Scores the touchdown. Dion, that's your buddy scoring. However, he was flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. But watch the pick by the ref.
Great pick by the referee. Reeves did the best he can. That was a great route, though. You got to give Baldwin credit. And I don't like that right there what Richard Sherman done. I don't like it. He's too good for that.
Yep. Tom, and he did do a good job in climbing to take Darrelle Revis up on that under route.
On to the 4th. Patriots down 10 against the best defense in the league. But Brady to Danny Amendola, and they are within 3. Keep in mind, no team had ever come back from a larger deficit than 7 points in the final quarter of a Super Bowl, and certainly not against a defense like this. But then Brady, after a quick 3 and out, Rob Gronkowski, me catch football, me move chains.
I wanted to see that matchup, Cam Chancellor against Gronk, and Gronk got the better on that play right there.
Then Julian Edelman, the perfect spin move for the touchdown.
That's my man right there, man. I love Julian Edelman, man. What a gamer he is to take over for Wes Welker and then win a Super Bowl before Wes Welker.
And the Patriots have a 28-24 lead, but guess what? Yes, Mr. Kraft, it's been a tough few weeks for him and his club. Would they watch a losing effort? Well, how about this? The circus catch. 7 years after David Tyree did it to the Patriots in this very building, Jermaine Kearse does this, Michael Irvin.
And you just knew right here, wow, things are going Seattle's way, and all they have to do now is hand the football to the best running back in the National Football League.
Well, here they do. It's Marshawn Lynch who had another 100-yard effort, but he stopped just shy of the goal line, so the clock continues to run. Now 2nd and goal. Russell Wilson, what are you doing? He gets picked off by the undrafted rookie free agent from Western Alabama, Malcolm Butler, who preserves the victory. And the Patriots have their 4th ring, and it will leave everybody asking, why in the world with Marshawn in the backfield did the Seahawks throw the football?
21 reasons. That was the worst Super Bowl call in the history of the Super Bowl.
We will dissect it, but you can see the many faces of the characters in Super Bowl 49. Pete Carroll, the MVP Tom Brady. He's an MVP for a 3rd time to tie his hero, Joe Montana, and that is a victory splash. The New England Patriots come back from
out, and the Patriots came walking out. The MVP of the league, only learned it last night, Matt Ryan. Tom and the president and Barbara Bush flipped the coin. How classic was that, President George H.W. Bush? That was great. And then Courtney Upshaw very early let Tom Brady know, Atlanta, we have a defense too. Nobody has talked about it. And Grady Jarrett, he was just all over the place.
Man-to-man, Boomer,
Didn't
all
see him coming.
night long, and then they could not find anyone open early. The speed of the Atlanta defense was just too much early.
And so, rough start, Patriots first play, second quarter. Brady's going to loft one to Julian Edelman, and that's a 27-yard play. And just like, by the way, the Super Bowl with the Patriots winner against Carolina, no points scored in the first quarter. LeGarrette Blount gets the handoff, and he is not supposed to lose the football, but Deion Jones strips him. That Atlanta defense looked kind of like the Seattle defense, right?
3 points at halftime. Why? You get in the red zone, you fumble, take a bad penalty, and throw an interception. That's very un-Patriot-like.
So Robert Alford is there for the recovery. Then, here comes Atlanta. Off the turnover, they smell it. Julio Jones, he's just a monster, Randy. We talked about it, 19 yards.
They should have threw more balls to him, Boom, on him. 4 catches for the night, man. They needed him.
And then, here goes Ryan, and here he is again. Rips the ball away from Logan Ryan, and look at this. I mean, it's just 23-yard gain. Devontae Freeman, they were having trouble stopping the run. It's a 15-yard gain. Then, it's Freeman again from the 14. And makes the move to the 5. We're going to have James. You're going to enjoy the whole highlight here. James Freeman into the end zone. Somebody scored a touchdown at the end, and we're getting to you. We don't want to give away the finish.
We waited 45 minutes for these highlights. We can't quit now.
It's 7-0 for Dan Quinn and the Falcons. Dan on 3rd and 7. And James, you thought you might have picked up a first down here, but not quite. They're all over you, right?
Again, man-to-man.
Falcons defense speedy, weren't they?
They were fast.
Falcons looking to extend the lead. Ryan Taylor Gabriel. I love that he wears Roman Gabriel's number 18.
And you know what? The Patriots put a lot of different looks in Matt Ryan's face, and they just ran and passed right through it early.
Ryan,
kitchen sink.
Rolling left. Julio Jones. How does he constantly get his feet in like that, Randy?
Great focus and great concentration. That's why he is the alpha male.
So now 3rd and 9 from the 19. To the tight end, it's Austin Hooper. A perfect throw. Matt Ryan, Falcons, Dan Quinn, pumped. It's 14-0 Atlanta. No team has ever come back from a 14-point deficit in the Super Bowl. James White. You keep hearing his name. I'm going to meet him.
Mama, there goes that man.
There's a flag. Here comes some flags. So first down, even though it was short of a first down. Now Brady. Incomplete. Another flag holding on Falcons. So now the drive continues. Oddly enough, it was the flags, not the Patriots' rhythm that was doing it. Incomplete up the middle. Another flag.
We took a page from Bill Belichick's book. We are going to be physical. You might call 3 or 4 holds, but we're going to be physical all day long and take advantage because you're not going to get 1,000 different penalties called against you.
Yeah, but guess what? It came around the other way. Alford could go all the way. It's, my goodness, a pick 6. It's 21-0. Home Depot giving stuff away. I mean, look at this play here.
That was a great play by that young kid, Alford, man. They needed more plays in the second half, man. That was a great play called by Coach Quinn, man.
And Tom wondering, how are we going to come back from 21 points down? Well, I'm going to look for James White. You know, because that name keeps coming up. I don't know what it is about this. Tackled inside the Falcons 30, 28-yard gain. Brady. James White across the middle. Did you feel it at this time a little bit, James?
I knew I had to win one-on-one matchups, be a viable option for Tom. I just want to be open. Every play was a pass play. Just want to be open every single time.
18 seconds to go. A little screen pass inside the 5. There's a flag. Martellus Bennett, though, holding And you guys must have been wondering, really? Really?
We were, man. Got some tough breaks, but guys kept fighting. Just find a way to win the game.
And so, look, trying to get a touchdown, but a screen. That's certainly not the design. That was a dump off. And so it only resulted in a field goal, 21-3 at the half. It's over. It's all over. 21-3.
There's something coming here, James. You might want to stick around.
I'll stick around for it.
First drive of the third quarter. And then you wondered, okay, Chris Hogan can't quite hold on. Couple Falcons in the area. 2 plays later, first drive, third quarter. Julian Edelman, who would be a circus catcher later, couldn't make the catch. This was odd.
You know what? Go ahead. You heard Coach Belichick talking about the way his left tackles played. Look at these highlights and look at Cannon and Soldier, man.
So 3 and out. Now here's Matt Ryan, Taylor Gabriel, and they smell it. A touchdown could put the thing away. 2nd and 5 from the 37. Ryan, Gabriel takes a hard hit, but holds on. Malcolm Butler falls to the ground, but a big play, Ryan.
You know what? They tried to match up Malcolm Butler a few times, and he was short. He came up short throughout the game until late when it really mattered.
And then Ryan to Gabriel, but there's the flag, and Butler on 3rd down. That looked like a good call, fellas. Yes?
That was a great call, man. Championship football, they got to call that, Boom.
All right. And so Ryan on the pass interference goes to Tevin Coleman, and it's 28-3. And the South's going to rise up. It's 28-3, and it's over. The Patriots in 4-down territory already. 4th and 3 from the 46. Brady to Amendola, 17 yards.
The beginning of everything that you need to do to come back and win. That was the first of many that are going to outcome in the next 16 to 20 minutes.
This was the biggest play of the game for a while for the Patriots. Did you know we could run that fast,
I did. He's actually pretty fast sometimes.
Who is this James White that's scoring a touchdown on that play? You knew you couldn't fool around, right?
Nope, had to turn around, get the ball in.
28-9, and then really, like, doink. So all that, I know it's only 1 point. It's like, really? It's 28-9. That was 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Early fourth quarter. Now, Tom Brady to Malcolm Mitchell, the youngster, rolling. Look at, we have the youngster right here. Malcolm, welcome to the show. You guys might want to watch this. You might not believe what happened. Nice grab here.
Thank you.
And then, Martellus Bennett, 25 yards. Here come the Patriots, but it's still 28-9.
But you got to remember the calculus that they're making right now on what they need to get this done, and they didn't expect that and have to settle for 3. They were thinking about 3 scores, but not. They wanted a touchdown right here.
Grady Jarrett didn't do it once. He was a monster, wasn't he?
He had a heck of a game. Unfortunately, they was on the losing ends, but he had a dominant game.
And so it's just a field goal, but now 16 points. 28-12, 16-point deficit. And here's the play. Dante Hightower on 3rd and 1. It's a fumble, and the Patriots have the football.
When you look back at this game, this is where it turned. This is inexcusable. Deep drop, 3rd and 1. You got the blitz. Everyone knew it. I saw it coming from 5 seconds before the snap. You cannot hold the football in that situation and allow that.
And then, you know what? Dwight Freeney has played against Tom Brady 16 times. Do you think they know each other? So it's a 5-yard loss, but so what? And then, who is this Malcolm Mitchell? Who is this guy? He's a youngster, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tom said to get over. Brady to Danny Amendola. It's 28-18. Tell us about this play, James. 2-point conversion.
Worked on it in practice for a couple weeks. Just catch a ball from the center. Just find a way to get in the end zone.
2-point conversion makes it 28-20. If you're scoring at home, it's a 1-score game. So now here's the kickoff. And this is what the Patriots do. They kick to like the 2, right? So you got to field it. And then you got them deep in their territory. That's just brilliant.
That's a great call by the special team coach. A lot of y'all kickers for next season, man. Try to pin your team inside the 25. That was a great call.
Yeah, but here's a great call. Devontae Freeman, who looked like he was too fast for the Patriots defense all night. 39-yard pickup. 2 plays later, 2nd and 9. This is what Coach Belichick talked about. Julio Jones is out of this world.
Incredible throw and an even more incredible catch. Look at the body control. Look at, he said, the second, you think, is he going to get down? Oh, he gets down, like Coach said, a yard inside the line.
Nothing you can do.
Nothing.
Okay, so game over, right?
The game's over.
Game's over. You're in field goal range, go up by 12.
They're going to go up right. They're going to go up by 11. And 2nd and 11 from the 23.
Deep
Trey
drop.
Flowers.
Deep drop. That ball has got to come out.
There's the sack.
I can't tell you how inexcusable that is. That cannot happen. The ball has got to come out. The play calling cannot put into a deep drop. Those are things that lose Super Bowls.
And 3rd and 23, Ryan to Mohamed Sanu. So maybe enough for a long field goal, but Jake Matthews called for holding. So twice out of field goal, and by the way, it was a hold. So now 3rd and 33. What play you got for this?
Good luck.
They go to Taylor Gabriel. They just want a field goal, and they cannot get it. And now they force a punt. But remember, it's 28-20. There's about 3.5.
Oh, this part of the movie we've seen before, just so you know.
Chris Hogan for 16 yards, first down. Then Malcolm Mitchell. Here you were.
Yes,
they were giving you space, weren't they?
Too much.
11 yards. Brady over the middle, ball tip. And you guys are watching this. All of us. This is amazing. Julian Edelman, they reviewed it on the challenge.
Wow. That's
you
incredible.
Didn't see that, did you?
I saw it.
I saw it. I was running right to it.
That's the get back from the helmet catch from the Giants. That's what.
Yes.
That's only fair. That's only fair.
I was a kid watching that game.
And so upheld. So now Brady to Danny Amendola. Over 2 minutes to go. 20 yards across the middle. Then James, what do you see in here? Take it and go as far as you can, right?
Yep. Just find the playing zone. That was a zone call. Catch the field. Get as many yards as possible.
And then here it is. Right. Ooh, near the goal line. Under a minute. Tick, tick. There you go. What are you smelling like when you get in there?
Oh, man, I'm just real excited, man. Didn't really know what to do.
James, you knew before the game you were going to catch 14 for 110, right?
2-point
conversion. No idea. No clue.
He barely makes it. Look, guys, take a look. Yeah. He's in.
He's in.
And now we have 28 all. And we go to overtime, and the Falcons had a shot with the coin toss. Yeah, we'll take the ball, right?
It's over, boom.
All right, you guys, here's the swing to James White. James, just pick up yards, right?
Just pick up yards.
Danny Amendola.
Great catch.
Oh, how about the throw and catch there, fellas? Then Brady to Chris Hogan. The loft, ooh, just in front of the defense. And then it's got to be Edelman, right? Got to be. The slot, and here they go. Now, James, you take us through this. Ooh, a little
swing screen. We ran earlier in the game. I got tackled on my shoelaces that time. Got as many yards as I could on that.
And this was a tight call, a pass interference. Tight.
Yeah, he never got his head back, so you feel like, well, doesn't matter what's on the line. You don't get your head back. It's part of the rule. You're going to get called for it.
Here's your touchdown, James.
Toss play. I mean, just had to run through one guy. Just wanted to do whatever it took to get the ball in the end zone.
There was pretty quick celebration. Did you know they were reviewing this?
No, I had no idea. I knew for sure I got in, so I was celebrating.
So was he. And here it is. Take a look.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. And Boomer, you and I were sitting and we were right here about 3 feet away.
Let the confetti fall, gentlemen. Congratulations.
That's as emotional as we've seen Coach.
Ever.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we, and of course, the scene that looked
that
like
was
it never
awesome.
It was never going to happen, right?
It did happen, Boom. That was awesome. You read his lips.
Yep. The Lombardi Trophy to the Krabs, to the Patriots, to the players, and in overtime. The first Super Bowl ever to go to overtime. Down by 25 points. The New England Patriots in overtime. Here in Minneapolis, Tom Brady. Storyline, of course. Would they win their 6th ring? Eagles. They're the two coaches, Bill Belichick, Doug Peterson. Malcolm Butler did not play. Only special teams. Big story. No reason at the moment. LeGarrette Blount won a ring last year with New England. 36 yards. How many plays of 20-plus yards right out of the gates? The next play, Nick Foles. What a throw over Eric Rowe to Alshon Jeffries.
That was a great concentration, great focus by Alshon Jeffries. He set the tempo today in the first quarter with this big catch right here, boom.
So they took a 3-3 game and made it 9-3. The throw was right there, Steve. And then the extra point for Jake Elliott. And it will be a recurring theme that was the only thing that wasn't hot. Extra points.
It was shocking, the kicking in the first half, especially from the Patriots, who lost 4 points essentially from the kicking game. You don't see that from them, and it came to bit them at the end.
Congratulations, Randy. Congratulations, bro.
And around for Brandon Cooks.
Congrats, bro.
Couldn't hurdle Rodney McLeod, but McLeod tackles him. Look at him hit Cooks in the air. The Patriots try a field goal, and this was interesting, of course, because the punter Ryan out. Oop! Gostowski tries to somehow eephus it in. No good. I mean, it's almost an impossible kick that he made, but why not try it, right?
How many times do you see the Patriots doink stuff off that always seems to go in? It always seems to find its way through. Today was the day that seemed like things that are very un-Patriot-like in a luck perspective.
All right, so here's Brady downfield to Cooks and Malcolm Jenkins. Bang! And that's the end of the night for Cooks.
And you thought that's the speed that Tom Brady needs to keep up in this game. How are they possibly going to score 40 or 38 or whatever it's going to take to win this game without the speed of Cooks? They still figured out a way to get close.
Game, hope Cooks is all right, though.
So, little trickery, and Tom Brady is going to, oh no! Danny Amendola to Brady. The Patriots pulling out all stops, but
they've got to concoct ways to score points, and I think Tom will look back at that, take one more step, let the ball come down, and catch it at its lowest point.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, guys, that play right there affected Tom Brady, and I'm going to tell you why. The very next play, they ran a fade route to Gronkowski. That's been his favorite target. Boom, he underthrew him.
So, that was on 4th down. Now Foles to Jeffrey making the catch. Jay Ajayi is with us, and you're getting to see this for the first time, man.
Yeah.
Some of these plays.
This is special. This is how we did it. This is. Look at LG. He led us all game long. Our fearless leader, back to back.
And then look at Eric Blunt. He did it on the ground. You did the 21 yards, and then on a 2-point conversion, which the Eagles were chasing the extra point that they missed. You know, but that's the philosophy of Philadelphia. Keep the pedal to the metal. That didn't work, so it's only a 15-3 lead. Now 15-6. Foles, Jeffrey, Duron Harmon on the only turnover of the game.
The only thing from a flawless performance, and it really wasn't Nick's fault. It was a pretty good throw. And look, balls are going to get tipped up. It was unfortunate. It cost them from a dominant first half. But this is the only thing that mars a perfect game from Nick Foles.
So the Patriots 3rd and 6 at their own 14 following the pick. Going to be a defensive hold on Jalen Mills, and the Patriots drives extended. Later in the drive, there it is. Gene Steratore, crew. Now, how many big plays in this game were there going to be? Brady to Hogan! Clink! You're an idiot! 43-yard pickup, and the next play, one of last year's hero, James White. 20-plus yards, 26, boom! He's in. Touchdown. And so now, it's New England's turn on the extra point. Contagious.
Well, it's one thing you was just talking about, boom. It's unlike the Patriots to have a mishap like that. And you talk about one of the best kickers in the National Football League missing an extra point. Come on, man.
So it stays 15-12. And then, oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling.
As tonight.
It's Clement time. Jay, you know about this young man.
This
Clement.
kid, man, just the little time I got to spend with him, he's special. Man, he's special.
That play broken up by Gilmore with 41 seconds to go in the half. And now, if you want to know what the Eagles are about, okay, you're going to throw to your quarterback. I'm going to wait till you see what we have in store.
That's what I mean, Boomer. He doesn't just do it to just say, the crowd's yelling, go for it, go for it. No, he has a play that he loves.
4th and goal.
And he's going to run it.
The flip, and it's Trey Burton,
beautiful.
And it's a touchdown to Nick Foles.
That was a beautiful play. It was designed great. Man, I can't say enough to Coach Peterson and that offense for being able to put on the show tonight. Congratulations to Nick Foles, man.
And Steve, it's out of a single wing.
Give credit to Frank Reich. I mean, these are guys that really understand. Both of them, Coach Peterson, Frank Reich, the two offensive coaches are old quarterbacks. They know how to call plays, and you saw that. They leaned into play after play after play today.
22-12 at the half. Brady, if they're going to win, Gronk is going to catch 7 for $120 in this half, or it's not happening. So there's a 25-yarder. Next play, Brady, Gronk, because they get the ball to start the third, 24 yards. Next play, 3rd and 6, Brady, Gronk, first down, 2nd and goal from the Philly 5. Brady, where do you think he's going, fellas? Gronk! Mongo want ball. 4 catches, 22-19. Now New England at 3, but here's Philly. Foles to Nelson Aguilar. He played a big game, didn't he? Big game. 17-yard pickup. 3rd and 1 from the 40. Foles, play fake. Zach Ertz. He urged the Patriots all day. And then here it is, you can sing it. Oh, my darling, it's Clement time. Corey Clement, rookie, touchdown. Foles, but Patriots say incomplete. They took a long look.
How many throws are perfect? How many did he drop in dimes tonight? I mean, it seemed like everything was, he matched Tom Brady throw for throw, and he had great reception, great concentration.
When you look at the way that the skilled players came to play tonight, I talked about Alshon Jeffrey setting the tone, Aguilar setting the tone, Ertz setting the tone, but I think that big play by Clement got this team fired up in the second half, guys.
So here comes Brady, down again 10 to Danny Amendola. We know what a playoff he's had. Brady, Hogan, touchdown, 29-26. Forget stopping anyone, right?
The Eagles never brought a blitz. They just refused to put pressure on Tom Brady, and they just carved him up.
Foles, the little swing to Aguilar, and that time Marquise Flowers snipped it. Patriots got a stop on 3rd down. Here's Jake Elliott with a 42-yarder, and it's good. It's good, and the Eagles lead 32-26. And the Patriots, here we go. Could they take the lead? Phillies had the lead the whole game. Brady to Amendola, 7 yards. Brady to Amendola, here they go again. And this is another 20-plus play, 30 yards.
Huge chunks, and again, no pressure. I could not understand why, if you're going to give up the good chunks anyway, bring the pressure. Might as well if you're going to play man free.
That's Amendola, a 9-yard pickup. Then Brady. Who are you going to go to? Gronk. Tell me about Randy. You know that's perfect.
That was a pretty fake. You keep it on his outside. The cornerback was inside. Anytime you throw that ball up to Gronk, nobody can stop that. They needed a little bit more of that in the second half, man, but that was a nice connection, nice throw, nice catch.
So we've seen the story. Patriots trail. Other team plays great. Now they lead with 9+ for the first time, 33-32. Could Philly? Well, incomplete to Torrey Smith. 4th and 1.
Let's put the game on the line right here.
4th and 1. Of course Philly went for it. And under pressure, of course they made it. Foles, Ertz, 2 yards on 4th and 1.
I'm going to tell you what, that play right there, you talking about Zach Ertz catching the ball, Nick Foles eluding that pass rush. That was a great play by Nick Foles.
And look, where's the offensive line of the Eagles, as usual, giving Foles time. And another big play to keep it alive. It's Aguilar. Now, from the 42, Foles. Aguilar, the slant.
Remember, this is Tom Brady on the other sideline, waiting in the biggest shootout in Super Bowl history. Nick Foles has got to answer. And to me, this is where all pros, elite players, the greatest. I mean, you can't be more superlative than that.
Look at this. 3rd and 7. Foles to Ertz. They took a long, long look, but my understanding, he took 4 steps.
He was a runner. He was a
That's
runner. It wasn't even
right
close.
ball.
Driving me crazy with these catches and no catches, Boomer.
They took a long time, but they got this right because he took 4 steps and broke the plane, and the rest of it's not.
It was a touchdown the second the ball crossed the plane.
So the Eagles lead 38-33. Again, they're going to go for 2 because that's the MO. What are we going to see? Is it Clement time? Foles on the roll. Not that time, so it stays. So you know what it is. How many times have you seen it? Brady down by 5 with ball with just over 2 to go.
And a timeout.
So, 2:16, 2nd and 2. The unsack of the game, it's Brandon Graham. It's a fumble! And Derek Barnett is all over it.
I told you earlier, Boom, and I said this and said it and said it and said it Sunday morning, that the defensive line was going to win this game for them. I told you on this play right here, Fletcher Cox gets doubled, rightfully so. I was looking for Long, Graham, the other guys to be able to beat and defeat their one-on-one matchups. Graham was able.
You got to run it here, but second, a 2:03 left on 2nd down. You have to throw it to go win the game because the clock's going to stop anyway. I thought it was a critical mistake.
But Josh Elliott kicks a field goal, and now the lead is 8. 41-33, but another chance. Kickoff. What's left in the playbook for the Patriots? Deion Lewis, whoop, to Rex Burkhardt, and nowhere. Eagles special teams fired up. One last chance, but we've had one Minneapolis miracle this year on this field. This is Gronk. Bang, out of bounds. A Hail Mary, which now watch closely. Watch closely, 13 Dorsett, right? Watch, ooh, it actually was in the vicinity, but one miracle a year. That's it.
That's it. Boom.
And no miracle, by the way, the Philadelphia Eagles have won the Super Bowl here in Minneapolis. 41-33. The coaches embrace the rare Super Bowl defeat for Tom Brady, Jeff Lurie, the Eagles. They were here 13 years ago and lost to New England by 3. It's all different now. Gatorade, the Rocky statue, the Lombardi Trophy, hoisted by the Philadelphia Eagles.
They slayed the dragon. I mean, it's amazing to beat this Patriot team. It feels like you have to beat them 3 times, and they did it. They continuously played and made the big plays at the end. Every big play they had to make. In the last few championship games, Jacksonville couldn't do it. In the championship game last Super Bowl, the Falcons couldn't do it. The Eagles did it, Boomer. And you got to just hand it to them and say one of the great championship efforts. It was just one of the best.
373 for Foles. Tom Brady, first quarterback in any postseason game to throw for 500, but they lost. Roof open. Super Bowl. There are the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams of Sean McVay and Coach Bill Belichick and Tom Brady looking for number 6 together. First possession, Patriots. Wait a minute. They ran the ball a bunch of times, and then only the 3rd quarterback ever to get picked off on his first attempted pass.
How are the others?
Jaws and Jim Kelly, all my friends. How is that possible? Wade Phillips, Torrey Littleton played a big game, Randy.
Yes, he did.
That was Kel Roby and Eddie Ray Coleman. Now, Todd Gurley, there was something wrong.
There's no question there's something wrong, and it's been for a few weeks. We knew it. So you get 50% of Todd Gurley.
And so the Rams, 3rd and 2. Goff in trouble. They had good pass rush. It's a coverage sack, and then a Kyle Van Noy sack, 14 yards. Rams come up empty-handed. Next Rams drive. Sacked this Dante Hightower. Remember, he wasn't in the playoffs last year.
They really missed him last year, Boom, but he played big today. Shout out to that defense and defensive coordinator Brian Flores for the performance they put on tonight.
And the first 8 possessions, Rams punts. It's still 3-0 though. Let's not now Gurley. And a 5-yard run, and Patrick Chung, who would play a big role, injured, gone. Hurt the arm.
You know, the whole game, Boom, the LA Rams tried to run the ball, but they were not able to get it outside. That play there, they were able to get it outside.
Look, they're still just down 3-0 until Goff to Robert Woods. 18-yard completion. Could they get going?
Honestly, Boomer was the first real offensive pass play that they'd run all game that was successful.
And now Goff. Brandon Cooks is wide open. But by the time the ball and the pass play goes, it's Jason McCourty with the defense.
And it was the big mistake. There were 2 huge mistakes in this ball game, both involving Brandon Cooks. That was a late ball. You put it on Jared Goff. And then late in the game, you're going to show a drop that Brandon Cooks had. So between the 2 of them, they had the 2 biggest misses of the game, no question.
And then 3rd and 7 at the 20, there's Hightower.
There he is again.
Boy, did they bring pressure, didn't they?
Man, we seen Hightower on the sideline, Boom, and then he got back in the game and made an instant impact in this game.
Greg the leg. Zerline, 53 yards, and just like we all predicted, 3-3 at the end of 3. Now 4th quarter. C.J. Anderson. He's been a big late season performer for the Rams, but it's a fumble as he tries to stiff arm Gilmore. He rolls out of bounds before Hightower could get it.
The Rams were completely out of their personality. What is he, Deion Sanders with the high stepping? Like, just run over him for the first down. It was a huge first down. And he dropped the fumble. The Rams offensively just never were themselves.
Little injury to the throwing hand. Goff 1st and 20 under pressure. Bang! That was in bounds. It was close.
Late.
I know. No flag.
Yeah.
Late.
It was a little iffy call, Boom, but this is the Super Bowl. He was in bounds a little bit. Just a little bit.
But now, you heard Coach talk about it a short while ago. All of us, who are you looking for? Edelman and Gronk. That was Gronk. That was Edelman. Julian Edelman with a huge game. 10 for 141. That was Edelman. Then Brady to Gronk down to the 2. That was the touch pass we were looking for.
That was the play. And you know what, Gronk? Think about the Kansas City game in the 4th quarter and overtime.
Yep.
Think about Gronk all season long. You say, do you believe that Gronk's going to make all the plays for this team coming down the road with Julian Edelman? You say, well, I don't think so. He did.
And then Sony Trinitron Michel into the end zone for the only touchdown of the whole day. It's 10-3, but it's still a game. Here are the Rams from the 20. Look out. And here comes Cooks. And this, maybe they would be moving. Now a little bit of, if not frantic, a little bit of urgency. It's 10-3. 3 plays later, 5.5 to go. 3rd and 9. Goff. Josh Reynolds. He wraps up a first down.
Well, here they go, Boom. I said earlier in the countdown that they're going to have to stop the Rams from running their favorite type of routes, crossing routes.
Oh, Cook, there's the
play of the game for the Rams. And Brandon has a chance. I mean, there's no question it's contested. There's no question it hit him in the gut, and that strong catch could have been made to tie the ball game, and that's ended up being the ball game for the Rams.
And then he looks for Cooks. It's underthrown, and Stephon Gilmore, who became this year in year 2 as a Patriot, the shutdown corner. Such a huge game on Kelsey at the AFC Championship game in the pick.
Boom, 0 for 4, throwing to Brandon Cooks, past 20 yards. Jared Goff, 0 for 4.
So the Patriots take over at the 5, and there's the Trinitron. Sony Michel, college ball, couple of hours down the road here. Georgia, how about you don't? Patriots killing the clock. Rex Burkhead, 26 yards. Rams, final timeout to stop it. 2:30 to go. 1st and 10. Trust me, it's 1st and 10. Like I said, it's 1st and 10.
The highlights are waiting.
Coach is going, no, Boomer, it's 1st and 10. And then a 4-yard illegal use of hands. So, all right, so that's going backwards on what was that called? Boomer, I said 1st and 10. 3rd and 1. Michelle, do they pick it up to end it? No, they don't quite.
This was a big play by the LA Rams. They needed this more than anything. That was a great play by that defense.
Here it is again. Didn't get it, so now, remember, Gostowski missed the kick earlier in the game. They're short. Can he kick a 41-yarder to essentially end it with $1:47 to go? Okay, we're going to run clock down. Do it down to 1 second. Call a timeout. And then Stephen Gostowski. Good. Squeezed it in, but it's a 41-yarder and it's 13-3, and everybody knew it's going to be the Patriots again. Now the Rams, could they come up with something in the last $1:12? Now this is Cooks.
I felt like the Rams should have a lot earlier gone to a no huddle to get something moving with them. I think
well, insult to injury, although in the end,
the desperation was good for them, but obviously they couldn't even kick the field goal. But the desperation they needed to feel much earlier, because I think that got them. Look, they were way out of sorts the whole game, and they needed to get something to get off the schneid.
Well, the Patriots didn't exactly roll it up either, but in the end, it doesn't matter how you did it. The lowest, once upon a time, Pittsburgh led Minnesota 2-0 at the half in his Super Bowl. This was 3-0, but guess what? When it was over, this game was lower scoring than that Super Bowl. The lowest scoring Super Bowl in 53 years of it. Wow. Old-time football. The Patriots can win it any different way. That's part of their legacy, is any way you want to play it, they can win it. Right? Randy, I mean,
well, it's situational football, Boom. Everybody talked about, well, we're going to see Rob Gronkowski today. Rob Gronkowski came out with a sense of urgency, and you can tell in the first half he had some yak yards after the catch. So situational football, they made some great plays in the second half. They needed that.
With a nod to some other kind of tough sports, this is the most physical team sport in the world. And you think about it, when it's physical, it's all about strength, it's about athleticism. Coach Belichick has figured out to make it an intellectual, academic challenge. And he's got 50 guys that are completely bought in. And so in that way, he's completely malleable. He can come up with whatever plan is necessary because they're all unified in this intellectual enterprise. And we've watched it for 20 years, and people cannot catch him. They can't catch up. Of all the innovations that the game has brought forward, this is the one that seems to be the hardest for anyone to create this repertoire, this repository of intellectual, academic kind of. Look, when the